Welcome back. It's the 4th of July. I'm taking a quiet chance. There's no fireworks out there to record some videos. So we're talking Go Baby. This is a spot trading crypto bot. What does that mean? That means that it does not use leverage. It's not doing futures. It's buying the physical asset of crypto through either Kraken or Coinbase. It holds it and it only sells it for a profit. So why do I like this? Overall, other than me picking some dogs on, and that's on me, and I'll show you which ones I picked, didn't work out really. Other ones have been doing well. Other than picking some dogs of cryptos and altcoins, this is relatively hands off. Once you set it up, it trades, it sets the profit aside. You can choose if you want to reinvest the profit or not. I am holding them back and then reinvesting them, hopefully, when the market drops down to the goal of getting a total of $50,000 trading. So let's jump in and I'll show you the results. Okay, I may have spoken too soon because God knows there's fireworks going off, but this is a pretty decent microphone and it does tend to filter out a lot of the extraneous noise. So let's take a look here. So first of all, account value, it's down a little bit today. It's at 30,973. So I started this in January with $35,000. Total profits taken since 12/16. I tested it with a little bit the first two or the last 2 weeks of December and then put the majority of the money. And I think it was like 5K just to make sure everything was running right. So that is $6,000. Most of that has been in this year. And I'll show you another screen where they send you the emails. I did reinvest 5,000 of that, so it's into the trading. Current profit saved, which means that's not in the trading portfolio, is $1,033. Now, where did I mess up on this? So the big one is Graph token here. It's down. It's just way down. When I got into Graph token, let's just scroll down into the trades. I like Graph token overall, but it's just down. So it's was it 27 cents and change? And now it's at 12 cents. So almost 2.5 times down. Probably shouldn't have picked that one. H bar is another one that's down. The ones that have made me money and done quite well, and had I allocated more of my funds, XEN, a lot of movement. It is down. It's up from where it started for me, but it's down overall. I think it got up to almost 4 cents. Ripple, like, and I watched this drop down under $2 a month ago or less than a month ago, and I said I should buy some manually, and I didn't. Bitcoin, I overall stopped trading. It bounced up enough to close that out. It just wasn't profitable enough for the amount of money set aside. Shiba's down. I'm not upset about that. It's down right now, but I've seen it go in this last year up to 2,000 sats and down to 1,100 or 1,000. It'll bounce back up. It just alt season hasn't really taken off with Bitcoin like I thought. Ethereum's been a dog. Solana's been a dog. So overall, when these positions close, I'm no longer picking up new positions on Ethereum or Solana. XLM Lumens have not been great. I will slowly move into the ones that are making me money. ACH, yeah, it's down a little bit. It's been down. Today's move is down 5%. But overall, if you look, it's closed $1,000 in profit on that. And that was, 1 out of 10 that I was trading. So if I had been trading 4, this would have been a lot more profit and it's going to bounce back up. Graph token, I probably am going to close that out and not open new trades on Graph token. Same with H bar. They just haven't performed. I think I will go and leave probably Ripple, Sheeb, Onyx, and ACH and go down to 4. But it'll take time to exit those positions. But really try and get the movers. And the other thing I can do is it does have the highest trade counts in here. I've stayed away from Swift and SPA. SPA's down. It might be worth getting into for me. I don't know. But it does kind of break down what would have traded and the monthly averages. Because keeping in mind that we're not investing, right? We are looking at coins that move up and down and make a lot of trades. So I might pick up one of these as a replacement for that. We'll see. Overall, last 30 days, 2%, not where I want to be. And it's just been, I love that this is hands off. And I will show this. So this is the email I get every day. It sends me an email, today's balance, and you can see that was yesterday. So the balance was a little higher. It's dropped, the market's dropped a little bit today. It closed $6.40 in profit, 30 days, 2001, year to date, just under 6,000 in profit saved. And then it shows you what trades open and closed. So it closed a sheep trade for $6.40 at 12.12. It opened one at 11.76. So, and you can see they traded. So let's see it. It closed that at 2:44 a.m. And then when it dropped back down and opened it back up. That's all that this does. It is purely a grid trading bot and it's spot. So it can run, it can hold forever. If the market goes down, market goes up. So overall, if you're looking for a completely hands-off or mostly hands-off trading bot, this is a good one. I do know that there are some people that have made comments on the YouTube channel that they don't like some of the people that promote this bot. Let me make this very clear. I don't know any of those people, nor do I care to. This bot was something that a friend of mine showed me and I liked, so I thought I would try it. I ran it for about 5 months on demo money. It averaged 4% a month on that. Lowest it ran was like 2% or a 1.5 to 2%. The alt market's been down. That was last July. So that was almost a year ago that I started testing this. Cost on this. This costs $3,600 for a 3-year license. What does that mean? Now, if you go to their website, it charges more. If you use my referral link, it gives you the discount to the $3,600 price. In fact, honestly, if you use anyone's referral link, it does that. That's always the price. It's not a today. It's not a must do. That's the way they get people to use the referral links. So with someone that makes money on referral links, I appreciate that because there are people that will watch my video and then they would go in and remove my referral link or just go to the website and buy it with no referral, thinking that for some reason that's good. I don't really care. If that's what you want to do, do it. But in this case, it does give you a discount because you use my referral. So, I want to lay that out there. That is, I do make money on that. I don't buy these bots solely because they have a referral. I buy them to test. If there's a referral, that's a bonus for me. So we're moving on from that. I just wanted to cover that in a video and talk about it. Overall, if you're looking for something that grinds out profit in the crypto market, this is what this does. It's a relatively low risk, although you can pick higher risk tokens, which I did and failed on some, but it's a relatively low risk bot that will just trade spot as the market moves up and down. I entered in January, market was high, market pulled back, markets recovered some, and I am constantly grinding out profit. So long term, my goal is to get 50,000 in this, and then I will just let it grind out profit. Hopefully it hits that average of 4% a month. Even if it's 3% a month, I'll be okay with that. Just grind out the profit and make me some passive income. So that is Go Baby Crypto Bot. Links down below if you're interested. If you have any questions or comments, please do feel free to put them in the comment section on YouTube. I do try and go through, I don't do it every day, but I try and go through and answer any of those comments. Being the 4th of July, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. I'm smoking some pork belly burnt ends, some baked beans, and then we're going to smoke some brats. So got dinner cooking as well. If you like what this channel does and talks about, do me a favor, do click the thumbs up button. It helps the YouTube algorithms. And do me a favor, click that subscribe button. Watch these videos 2 and 3 times if you will. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. But thank you very much for watching. Do me a favor, stay safe out there for the 4th of July. Don't burn yourself on fireworks. For those people that aren't in the US, you're still welcome to celebrate the 4th of July with us. It's our independence from England. And saying no to taxes on tea. Maybe we need to cut down some more taxes, but that's a whole different political concept. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and let's all make lots of money.